I'm suffering right now. I'm one cigarette away from breaking down right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's me about 45 days out of the week, you know?
Yeah.
Because, when we have super high highs and super low. The ebbs and flow when it comes to entertainment, comedy specifically, are crazy because, you once you finish that tour, once you finish that commercial, once you finish that co-star guest spot on whatever show, when they say cut, we're unemployed.
Tell us about a moment where you wish you would have said something and you didn't. There's nothing better than this. Say what you mean. 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 Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Aida Rodriguez, and welcome to another episode of Say What You Mean, where people stop by to share those moments in life where they wish they would have spoken up and didn't. And you get to see it first. In my natural order, I start with my own Say What You Mean, and today I want to dedicate this to this man who has always been in the proximity of comedy, who told me that I should quit comedy because I'm not a comedian, that I am naturally a motivational speaker. And I just didn't say anything, I just listened. And I remember thinking to myself, like, why do I listen to people who are not great at things tell me what it's required to be great at things? And I don't do this as a diss to that person, but just a reminder to you who's watching is that a lot of people are going to try to tell you who you are, what you need to do, and you got to decide that shit for yourself. The reality of it is that I am not a motivational speaker, but what I am is an intelligent speaker, and that translates into my comedy. And if a is motivated from my stand-up, then that's a good thing, because I used to be unhoused. So I just want to say to that person, do that shit in the mirror and stop telling people who they are. Onward and forward.
I so wanted to know who. I thought we was going to get the person's name. I was going, okay.
Yes. So our next guest is someone that I've known for quite some time in comedy who I thought hated me. And Vanessa convinced me that he didn't. Because this is Say What You Mean. We got to be honest about the show. I was like, Tahir and I used to be friends, and now he doesn't speak to me anymore. And I was so devastated and hurt by this. And then I saw him during COVID, and he was like, "What's up?" And then I was like, I need to deal with those childhood issues of abandonment. But anyway, he's a very talented comedian. One of the things that I admire about him most is being able to build his own enterprise on the internet, outside of the machine, and bringing the people to him and saying, I don't need validation from the outside, per my Say What You Mean. I've created my own thing, and it's been admirable to watch. I drove his car one time, and it's a really good car. So I would love for you to welcome him to the show. You've seen him on Abbott Elementary, on Damn Internet, You Scary. He's the host, and Churchy, a bunch of other things. Give it up to hear more.
Hey, thank you. Wait, let's put a pin in everything else. You thought I hated you?
Yeah, I thought you stopped being my friend.
Why would you think that?
You know what happened? It was a time where, I'm not going to name her, but there's a comedian that everybody was friends with. She just decided that she hated me. And I thought that everybody who was friends with her hated me.
I can see how that happens. Yeah, just association. I was guilty by association.
Yeah, and then I was like, and we went such a long time without seeing each other.
I thought you had moved back. I knew you were touring at one point, and then I thought you had moved back. And then, like you said, COVID happened. I was like, hey, wait, are you still out here?
I know.
Because you were moving and grooving. So I always be assuming people be too big, so I don't never be bothering nobody. That's why all I thought. I was like, I'd have blown up. I don't even see her around no more. I had no idea.
Well,
imagine hating me, and I'm just in my house taking boo-boos with the doors open.
No, I didn't hate you. I just thought you hated me. And I told Vanessa, and Vanessa was like, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Nah, I tell you anything about you, girl? Like, it's not even like that.
And it's crazy. Me and Vanessa we are so cool. We very rarely get to hang out, but she knows me in and out. Like, I feel comfortable with her vouching, saying I do or don't like anybody, because she know me.
She was like,
I ain't got nobody that I don't really with like that. Oh, can we cuss?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yes.
All right, cool. All right.
No,
it won't be excessive, but just to make sure.
Sometimes we needed to drive the point home. And then, but you know what? That has to happen sometimes so that you can deal with your own issues when you just start thinking that people or because there are some people that I will fall out with other people for who are my friends. Like if my friends like we don't with this person, then I'm like
you got that inner circle that
But but it was just like I was like, really, like what did I do? And I remember she was like, because there was another person and she was like, yeah, nah, he don't with you. He's and he's mean and malicious and he meant to hurt your feelings. And she was like, he tried to steal my spot when I was working and he don't mean us.
I want to take 3 guesses after the show as to who these people are because I think I'm good at this.
I think you are too.
Yeah. I'll be spotting from a block away. Vanessa, though, we were in the booth the other day. I was like, clocked it. Clocked it. I saw that. I saw that.
You see it, right? And the thing about people don't realize, comedians forget that the other people are comedians too.
Yeah.
And we're observers of behavior.
Everything.
And that's what we do for a living.
Energy, tones shifting. And like, I feel when people shift their energy. I be like, but most times I be like, that ain't my business. So I just got it. I also don't want to be the person that be knowing all the tea. Because I don't want people to feel comfortable coming to me for some gospel shit. Nah, that ain't what I do.
But you know what's interesting is like when it comes to you, Kev on stage, Tony Baker, like even when I talk to Tony, he'll say, you got Netflix, you got HBO Max, right? And all that. And I'm thinking, hey, they self-made. They going straight to the people. They don't have to split it with nobody. They don't have to be told. Except the tax man. But they're not being told, like, they cut my Kanye joke out of my HBO Max special. They were like, you can't do it. And I'm like, they don't have to worry about that. You know, like, so there are no realities, just perception.
That's still real tape and bureaucracy, even with doing it on your own. You know, especially if you're working with like sponsorships and stuff like that. And then like, at one point Tab was interested in investing in the app when we had the app. And, we got to be conscientious of what type of content we have on that app because of her relationships.
Right.
Back then, back before Target switched up on us with the DEI, you know what I'm saying? We had to be cognizant of the type of stuff that we were going to put on the app because we didn't want any blowback for that. So there's always some bureaucracy, red tape to mind, but it is a direct-to-consumer path that a lot of people are starting to take. And, I always give a shot to Kev, Tony, myself, Angel, all of us. But there are a lot of people that are doing it really well. Like Country Wayne is another one. Became a millionaire off of just direct-to-consumer on Facebook and other platforms. And then started touring, doing comedy clubs, then theaters, then venues, and then hopping on these other things. So I think comedy is one of those ways where you can do it a lot easier than other fields like music and stuff. Like you can be independent, but you still got to play ball a little bit. Comedy, you probably have the most freedom with. Yeah. But it's always somewhere to answer to.
No, I feel like I'm taking a little break. I need to come sit up under y'all for a little bit and just get schooled. Because if I don't change the dynamic of comedy, it makes me not want to do it. Yeah. You understand? Like I don't want to always be beholden to the machine. Yeah. Because I want to just say what I want to say and
say what you mean.
I'm saying it right now. That's why I'm speaking it. Like I'm gonna say, I'm trying to go hang out with y'all.
Please do.
Because people always like, she's not gonna come over here. She's not gonna do this. Somebody sat in that chair and didn't know I knew of a TikTok trend. And I was like, what would make you think like?
Because you come off so like pristine and just like grown. Like
talk to my friends.
Listen. I done got that energy like she ain't got time for the bull. And TikTok ain't nothing but the bullshit. So like people be thinking like, no, she wouldn't know about that because you scrolling on TikTok. You ain't got time. You on the phone with Netflix, HBO. You got your next tour. You got the book deal. You was doing the book tour. Now you doing the podcast. Like you popping. So you ain't got time for this foolishness. But it would be nice to see you in that world because you're like Sigourney Weaver in movies where she like always wears a dress, like very business. Like that's the energy you gave. And it's attractive and it's also intimidating for people that don't know that you are crazy and silly as hell.
Yeah, they don't know me.
Because image is just like, perception is just like, I'm Aida Rodriguez.
Well, that's the day we made up. The day you let me drive your car. That's the day we made up. You didn't even know it. And I
don't even know which car was that. Was that with the blue one?
I was like, he doesn't hate me. He let me drive his car. And
I don't.
And Vanessa was like, I told you, goofy.
Listen, I'm all for helping. I'm all for like coming through and giving you all the tools that I have at my disposal because I want us all to win. I don't want to be rich by myself. I want to be rich with my friends. It's so much fun vacationing with your friends. You know,
and I also have something to offer. Like I specifically with Patreon, what I'll share with you after this. But you know, I think it's important for people to understand. Like people see us and they know that we have, you know, public personas. They see us on social media and they just automatically think that everything is okay.
Yeah, no,
and
I'm suffering right now.
Say.
I'm one cigarette away from breaking down right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's me about 45 days out of the week. You know?
Yeah.
Because you know we have super high highs and super low. The ebbs and flow when it comes to entertainment, comedy specifically, are crazy because. You know, you once you finish that tour, once you finish that commercial, once you finish that co-star guest spot on whatever show, when they say cut, we're unemployed.
Yep.
Soon as they say cut, and that's a wrap. All right, that's martini shot. We're unemployed after that until the next thing comes along.
Yeah.
So to have the faith of chasing this dream for as long as we have, and when those times come, and sometimes they come and they linger. And then they invite some friends, and then that energy just compounds. Like, it's very important to have those the right people around you to keep the energy up, but also like have those other tools in place. Like, all right, well, it's slowed up, so let me focus in on this Patreon, or this slowed up, so let me start writing and get ready to go back on the road, and maybe hit some small towns and work out there for a couple weeks, and then take it to New York or back to LA, whatever. But
I love that you're explaining this because people need to hear it.
No, it's very difficult, and in times where the lows are more present than the highs, like you start to question things. Like right now, I'm questioning everything that I've done since kindergarten. I was like,
and then when people say, "Well, you know, people be on the internet because everybody's an expert on the internet." Well, go get a job then. What the hell you think I'm gonna do?
Right.
What do you think? What skills?
What entry level position can I get that I'm going to excel in, and I'm not going to want to stay entry level, and then also taking that job. It holds up my time. So when I do get an audition or I do book something, now I gotta ask them for time off. And I just started 2 weeks ago. Like what I look like. So that's why the Patreon and the YouTubes and the TikToks for the people that I still ain't mastered TikTok. The TikTok me. You know what I'm saying? TikTok is that chick that transferred from another school, and I'm like, damn, shawty bad. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And she's like, boy, you every time in the hallway. Like, I'm just trying to say I'm just trying to, I ain't ask you why. I just said hi. Why is this boy you when I just said hello?
And she don't want to be my friend either.
That's it. This is so funky acting.
She's like, shouldn't you have graduated?
Right. And then some of the that she do with, I'm like, him? Oh, that's crazy as hell to me. That's crazy as hell.
Say word. I feel that in my spirit right now.
Like, it's so frustrating because sometimes I get Instagram for the most part. I get Facebook, but this is one of those ones. And maybe it's a generational thing. Like maybe I've aged out of TikTok.
No, you have not, because Reese Witherspoon, granted, she's Reese Witherspoon. She's a very successful TikTok, but there are other actors who are just as successful as her that have not mastered.
Tay Diggs is Tay Diggs mastered it. I'm sorry. I didn't let you land before you dropped that.
No, but what I'm saying, like, people say, oh, well, she's Reese Witherspoon. I'm like, no, I don't want to call out names, but there are some people.
We see them.
Yeah,
you got the same views as me. Yeah. You got an Oscar. Should just be able to post your Oscar and get $1 million likes.
Hey,
if I
had an Oscar, I would do 500 TikToks with that Oscar. Listen, it would just be me talking to the Oscar every single day. It would be.
Trust me, if I didn't have a daughter, I would have been on OnlyFans. I would have been rich.
I know.
I would have been rich if I didn't have a daughter. Just America be lucky. You know what I'm saying?
I love that you being honest.
Oh, what? It's like his thing. As a kid, I put a lot of weight on sex because only things I was good at were tennis, which nobody came to see. My mom didn't even come to my match. Nobody saw me killing it on the tennis court, right? And then concert and marching band. I paid 6 cents a man. Clarinet, bass clarinet, alto and tenor sax, and then bass and snare drum. But nobody came to my spring concerts. Nobody came to my recitals. None of that. So people don't know I'm good unless I'm out here okay? And that was it. That's all I got.
Say what you mean, the OnlyFans edition.
Hey, I would be. If If I didn't have so many noticeable tattoos, I would still do it now. But I got tattoos on every part of the guns, the legs, my torsos, my chest, my back, arms, fingers, wrists. I got tattoos everywhere, so there's no way I could do it. Now I would have to just get the latex suit and just cut off my privates.
Oh my God.
It'd be like a big piece of black licorice this chick.
We finally gonna get the views we deserve. I'll say what you mean.
Like,
you know, it's
American Horror Story.
So because of the way that you are, this makes this show even more interesting because you say so much of what you really mean. Can you think of a moment where you wish you would have said something and you did it?
A couple of them. I was getting robbed one time at White Castle's in the drive-thru.
Every day this gets better.
And, with fast food, the reason that you place your order at the speaker is so we could prepare it by the time you get to the window.
So wait, hold on. You were getting robbed for real. Not the prices were so high that you felt like
I was getting robbed.
Okay, because Vanessa laughed, so I just want to make sure.
I mean, listen, that's how we get through laughing at the trauma.
I know.
It's about 2:30 in the morning. Speaker, the alert goes off when somebody pulls up to the speaker because there's a wait on it. Beep. So I hit him with the speaker. Hey, welcome to White Castle. I'm here. I hear the car pull off, right? 2:30 in the morning. I'm tired. I'm working nights at White Castles. I got an attitude now, right? Because now I got to stop cleaning. Because at the time I was cleaning, doing inventory, me and my manager. And I got to take this order. And this drove off. Like, why you ain't place your order here? So I opened the window with that energy, right? Boom. You got to order back at the window, bro. Like, your food not going to break. He pulled out the pistol. I was like, oh, I see what you want. Okay. So I opened up the register and get it. I wish I would have said something like, really? This is what we doing?
Yeah.
And then, actually, I wish I would have, like given him his accolades. Like, yeah, actually, this is pretty genius. He figured out how to rob a place without even getting out the car. This didn't have to remove his seatbelt. He was a Renaissance man. I should have, said, hey, you find 6 or more of these, let me know. You need a passenger, somebody you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I mean, in hindsight, I'm like, this is a genius. His blinker was still on from turning into the parking lot of the White Castle. That's how fast this went. That had me give up all the money, and then I could tell he had done it before. He was like, lift up the register too and get the big heels under the register. I was like, this is efficient. Put it. I grabbed all the money. He's like, put it in the bag because I want the change too. I had to lift the tray, put the change in there front of the tray, and then the asked for 2 glazed donuts. All without removing his seatbelt. And he had the pistol on me the whole time. He was so calm.
I was going to ask you, did he hold it?
Yeah, the whole time. Otherwise, I would have ducked that because everybody was like, why you ain't closed the window? Why you ain't ducked? That ain't your money. I was like, yeah, but that bullet might have been mine.
Yeah.
I don't,
Everybody always got the answers when they're not in the situation.
Listen, let me tell you something. Everybody thinks what they would do in a movie like Jackie Chan's, I would have did this. You wouldn't.
Yep.
What's gonna happen is you get really bad gas when you're nervous like that. I had what I call startled farts, and I had never smelled myself like that. I was like, "This is unhealthy. I need to get checked out." But it was just like a scare fart. It was like a terror brings out a different smell of you.
It's a cleanse.
It did.
The way that comedians process their trauma is amazing. Somebody else would tell that story and it'd be, and the gun, he kept the gun. He even asked me for the chain. You just did a set.
That was the first time. I've been robbed twice at gunpoint at White Castle. The second time, dude came in and told me he had a coupon for a free White Castle. Now, again, it's like 2 in the morning. And mind, these happen like a month within each other, right? So I'm looking on the register for a free because the coupon's on a different menu. It's not on the main screen. You got to hit a button to pop up all the active coupons. Hit the button and I don't see it. I'm like, bro, I'm looking down, right? He's standing on the other side of the counter. You know, White Castle counters are like high. So I'm like, bro, I don't see no. First of all, I'm annoyed because 6'4". I'm like, your tall want with one White Castle, bro. The alarms just wasn't going off. So I look up and he got the gun in my face. I was like, oh, that coupon. Okay, cool. I see what you want. So I had to pop, register again, get the money. I just threw the glazed donuts in there. I don't know if this know this. So just to be, and then I get ready to start making the burger because I'm like, obviously this needs this. And he was like, what are you doing? I was like, I was trying to get a fucking burger. He was like, I don't want the fucking burger. I just wanted the register open. Well, why wouldn't you just say that? You came up with this elaborate ruse, and now on top of my drawer being short, I'm gonna have a void.
Did he ask for the change too, or no?
I just gave it to him. You get robbed once. You become a creature of habit. I just gave that everything. But here's the thing: like both times, these get away with more than like $140. We had just dropped. If they had came an hour earlier, they would have got a couple thousand. But we had just dropped the thing, the draws.
Made it unsafe for somebody at White Castle right now.
But here's the thing: so that when the store manager asked me, he's like, "Did you have anything to do with this?" I'm like, between 2 robberies, we got away with $260. Yeah, we're really sticking it to the man. You think I had something to do with this? I would tell these to come after we did the drops.
Did you quit after that?
No.
What city was this in?
St. Louis.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, North Side. North Florida, St. in the Heber. Yeah, right there by St. Louis Avenue in the park. I was right there. Worked there for about 3.5 years. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, this is a segment called "Should Have Kept That." I'm gonna read a story to you.
Okay.
And tell you what the person said, and then you tell me if they should have said it or if they should have kept it.
Perfect.
My husband and I have been married for 23 years. We both love to cook. I love his food with the exception of his Thanksgiving turkey. For many years, he has made the turkey while I made the sides, his decision. Last November, while we were shopping for the holiday, he was telling me that he didn't know what he wanted to do with this year's turkey. And I told him I wanted to make the turkey. He said, no, you make the sides. I make the turkey. That's what we decided a long time ago. She said, nope, that's what you decided. Besides, your turkey doesn't taste good.
Damn.
He was so upset that we argued in the middle of a Whole Foods. I made the turkey this year and everyone loved it. I suspect that I am not the only one who didn't like the turkey, but he is still mad.
Damn.
Should I have kept it?
You know what? Male's egos are so fragile. She should have figured out a way to make it his idea to let her cook. Mm-hmm. And women, y'all know what to do. You know what? Maybe you should try a turkey from Popeyes. It's already done. Like, no, I don't want to do all of that. Okay, how about I do it? That way you don't have to do it. I'll still do the sides. And if it's good, then you can tell people you did it different. Y'all know what to say to manipulate us. Because we dumb. Mm. We dumb. You start talking over, look at your little cute self. And I'm not even listening to no more. And you finish with, right? That sounds okay. But, oh, yeah, that's fine. You're like, what am I doing? We don't know. Like, so I feel like she should have figured out how to, but women also, like, y'all give that blunt honesty. The fact that she said that in the Whole Foods, like, your ain't good. This is why my mama don't come over. You thought it was because she don't want to make the drives because it's turkey nasty as hell. But I mean, male egos, man, we fragile.
Can we just quickly say how bad turkey can be when turkey is bad?
Listen, you cutting into sand, moonlighting is turkey. Turkey can get dry fast. Like when I started cooking turkey, and I was like, man, I got to use this thermometer every time. Mm-hmm. And then they stopped coming with the thermometers. Now I got to have the thermometer. I'm not doing this. Mm-hmm. I'm calling Boston Market. Okay, that's what I did for years. We did Boston Market Thanksgiving for years. No. Yeah, we got the chicken and the ribs.
Nah, my turkey is a pretty popular turkey because I have my grandmother's recipe. And
hold on, wait. Both of y'all got good turkeys every time. Like yes. one in 3 people lying. Nah. So one of y'all.
My friend Cece is from Alabama, and she would not make a turkey.
Where she's from? Where is she?
Alabama.
From? Okay.
She would no longer make a turkey when she tasted mine. She would just make her size and be like, "Hey."
That's pretty convincing because I've had barbecue that good, and I was like, I'm never barbecuing again.
Yeah, she
Shout
was
out
like,
to Bishop, Texas.
Nah, but the Puerto Ricans don't make turkey like turkey. They call it pavochon. They make turkey like it's pork. So they season it in a very specific way that it doesn't taste like turkey. It sits in lemon and vinegar and salt for 3 days before you even season it. So it doesn't have that gamey taste.
So is it, but with the salt, is it cured with the?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. With that. How you do yours, Vanessa? It depends. Oh, well, there's too many options, so I can't with that when there's too many options. Nah. Oh, okay. That type of depends. Okay, I was like, it depends on what I'm feeling. Sometimes I do a jerk. Sometimes I do a rosemary and herb. Like, no, that's too many options. Don't cheesecake me.
Injector joint.
Yeah.
Injector and put in.
That I like. So you make sure it's juicy all the way, seasoned all the way.
And season all the way through because turkey is.
I don't cook anymore, but I used to be in the kitchen. I used to be getting that. Before I moved to LA, my mom made me cook Thanksgiving for my entire family by myself.
Wow.
Greens, she made me pick the greens. I had to clean the greens. I had to cook the greens. I had to use the broth and make the cornbread to make the dressing and the turkey, the mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes. I picked them green beans. Like she had me do it all by myself. She just stood there smoking a Salem Light 100, telling me what to do. And
I love those mamas.
What? Smoking in my house after I said there was no smoking. I was like, man, ain't no smoking in here.
Now
I heard you the first time.
Mama.
I'll make sure your auntie know she can't smoke in your house.
She can't, but not me.
Yeah, hello.
That's right.
Hello?
That's your mama.
What you gonna do? She showed me how to cook crack, so I can't really.
Hey, you got a good mama. So we got a segment called Say It With Your Chest.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a lightning round to get to know you better, right?
All right.
Smash or pass, all you can eat buffets.
Pass now.
Would you rather Patreon or YouTube?
Patreon.
How old were you when you got your first tattoo?
I was 15. 15, my first tattoo.
What
my
was
best
it?
friend got killed in my house. One of my uncle's friends was playing with a gun, and they went off and killed him. So I got that tattoo in memory of him.
Dang. Fight or flight, 9 hedgehogs.
Hedgehogs ain't like, I'll fight.
You'll fight them?
Yeah, because I don't know how fast they are, but I know if I kick 2, maybe the 7 will be like, all right, we should leave this alone.
I love these answers, though.
We might should leave this. I want to see them stop in their tracks, be like, and then slowly back away. Let's leave this nigga alone. You see how far he kicked leaders? Ain't gonna never crawl right again.
If you could say anything to your favorite teacher, what would it be?
I'm trying to think who was my favorite. You know what? I probably would go Mr. Hill. He was my science. No, I'm sorry, not my science teacher. My band teacher, and he never judged me. Only encouraged me to do the best that I can. I had a kid at 14. I used to take my kid to school with me because I didn't have anyone to watch him, and a lot of teachers showed up for me. But Mr. Hill was always like my rock when I was going through some or, just dealing with a lot as a teen parent and homeless at the time. He held me down a lot and helped me. And to this day, he was there when I proposed to my wife and at my 10-year high school reunion. And he's just been a constant positive force in my life. So thank you, Mr. Hill. I appreciate all the love that you gave me and all the other students too. He told me a crazy story one time. It was a student who was always falling asleep in class, and all the teachers on his team, because at the time you had a team, got together and they had an intervention with him. They had tried to get the mom up, but mom didn't come, so the guidance counselor was there. And they were like, what is going on? Why are you always falling asleep in class? He might have been like a junior, senior. His mom was addicted to drugs, and she would turn tricks at night to get money or get drugs. So he had to stay awake to listen to his mom to make sure that Johns paid her or didn't abuse her and beat her or just stiff her and didn't give her the drugs or the money.
My gosh.
And he had to do that through the night, sometimes multiple nights a week. And so you just never know what a person's going through, but like have people that care about you, genuinely care about you, it makes the world of a difference. So shout out to Mr. Hill.
Dang, that's a heavy story.
That's
Those
heavy,
are things
right?
that make you feel grateful. Like you think it's
I'm
bad.
so glad my mama don't do crack, because that shit would have been crazy. And I fall asleep really fast, so she would have been just getting rocked. Looking for that rock, getting rocked. Would have been bad. No, don't hate me. Come on.
What are we gonna do with you? Like this is.
I got stories for days, and I honestly just be glad to be here sometimes, even when bad, because there's so many times when I could have been gone, should have been gone. Like I've had a life.
Yeah.
But I just be thankful, even when it's like, it ain't the best, like right now, but I'm thankful. I'm here.
What's your favorite joke?
I really love my midget joke. That one makes me smile every time I laugh, every time I do it, because it's such a great act out and people never see it coming. And it's something that I mastered, like that walk. And also, like, I have friends that are little people and they laugh at the joke too. So it's just something that just makes me, smile and show my guns. That's when it's real. Your guns are showing. Like,
Yes. When you don't care about how you look and you
Listen,
just like.
if a
yeah.
picture was taken right now, they're like, he's having a good time. Look at his gums. That teeth to gum to lip ratio. Oh, this screams good time.
That's definitely a good time.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you came here so that we could have a good time together.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we're
Ain't this
friends.
fun?
I'm glad we're friends again.
There was
Like-
never anything happened to make it again. I'm so glad we're friends, period.
No, I know. But this is just, this is the thing about dealing with your issues. So I
Yeah.
appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.
I think this is the best way to start the day for me. Tell them where to find you.
All things to hear more. Everything. If you just search that, everything could come up. That's my name. Just TAHIRMOORE. Would you like to hear more? Press 1 to hear more. Great ways to remember it because I know it's not a
I
traditional
love it.
name.
I wish my name did something like that instead of what you got coming up.
Nothing right now. I mean, Churchy too. Check out that. Don't know exactly when it's dropping. Probably June. And then we might do a little press run for that. And then if the people speak, if y'all like it, then we'll start filming season 3. Probably around October. So
Nice.
we need y'all to check it in. It's gonna be on BET. And this is so dope because it was originally slated for BET Plus. It was just supposed to be an online show. But it did so well on the season 1 within the first couple of episodes. After they were told there was no chance for the parallel. Like it wasn't going on BET. No way. It went on there like after like the 3rd or 4th episode.
Oh, well, congratulations.
So it's a big thing.
especially
Obviously,
right
some people,
now.
are rocking with it. So, yeah, man, very excited about it. 10 episodes on season 2. I'm in every episode, which initially wasn't the plan, but God just works, in mysterious ways and in amazing ways. So thankful for that. And outside of that, I lost 60 pounds, so a bitch is killing it. So it's going to be a hot boy summer. Okay, clock it. Waist is snatched as okay. Get the good look, because it's one of the last times you're going to see me with a shirt on. Get a good look, because I'm finna be unbearable when I get one corner of an ab. You understand me? You gonna think I'm selling dope.
I do understand.
I'm gonna have a mink on in the summertime, chest glistening as
Yeah, I love it. And we'll see you next time on Say What You Mean.
and do the don't have her saying this shit at the end of every podcast, have her to repeat this 4 seasons in. Subscribe, listen, comment, share it with a friend. If this touched you, pass it along in a good way. Don't
Thank
like
you.
touch. Yeah, but
We want to invite you to follow us on social media at SWYM Pod on all social media platforms. If you are listening, please hit the subscribe button if you're on Spotify or Apple. If you are watching, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to give us your rating and your review, and we will see you next time on Say What You Mean.